Hey, welcome to another of Jesse's game review tips and strategy. And today we're going to do something different. I'm not going to review a game, but just further explain why I thought games like Master, Plinko, and Lucky Purchase were a scam. Since in the comment section of those videos, I received a bunch of comments saying that I didn't understand how ad revenue works and that there is no way for me to tell how much the company makes, and so I can't say that they can't pay people out because I don't understand how much money or how much assets they have. And I guess that's a fair question, but I just want to explain how I came up with some of the numbers and why I still think the game is a scam, or why those type of games are scams. And if you see the ECPM here, I basically had to Google what the heck does a app owner get paid for every 1,000 views that they watch, and this ECPM came out, and I didn't know what it was at the time, but it basically stands for effective cost per mil, and it basically just means how much money a person gets paid per 1,000 views or 1,000 impressions. And at the time when I looked this up for Android, it was about between $2 to $8, and so I used the value 5. But then later I found out after creating the video that that was the ECPM for all ads on Android. That include banner ads and other types of ads. So to be more accurate, I should be looking at just the video content. And so I went into this website down here below and I Googled it, and this is one of the top ones that came up for me. And it basically just said that in 2019, if you were in the United States and ran Android video ads, you got paid $12.68 per 1,000 views. And if you were on United States iOS, you ran 1,000 video ads and people watched them, you got paid $15.18. And I'm going to put the source down here below in the video description for those who wants to look at it. But basically, we didn't go into the formula, but the ECPM basically just means total ad earnings divided by the impressions times 1,000. And I just rearranged that to try to find the total earnings. So total earnings equals ECPM times impressions divided by 1,000. And so what this means is I'm trying to find out how much total earnings from the ads that the owner gets based on how the average money that they get paid times the impressions or video views that they found divided by 1,000. So this is basically what will tell me how much money they earn. And so if you look at the impressions here, I'm gonna put down number of players 1. Let's say only one person played this game and they watch about 500 video ads, right? So the total earnings the app owner will get based on the average earning that they should be making, they will get about $6.34 from me watching 500 video ads. But let's say I watch 1,000 video ads. Now they actually get the $12.68. That's the average that a person or owner of apps actually would get. And so if I just change this out to, like, let's say since the game had about 1 million downloads, right? And we put 1 million here. So how much money would the owner get basically if every one of these 1 million people watch 1,000 video ads? They would get about $12 million or $12.6 million or 12.7 if you round up. Now that means each of these million people had to spend at least 8.33 hours watching video ads. And so you might think that's a lot, and yeah, the company do earn a lot of money. But if they had to pay out 1 million people $100 per each person, and they also have to pay out the $2 that they promised for the coins for each person, they actually have to pay out $102 million. This means that it actually paid everyone out. They actually lost $89.3 million if they paid everyone out. This is why I say the model does not work. It just does not work. If you actually paid out, like, even if they only paid out half of these people, like 12 million to like 50 something million, like, based on this model and based on the average ECPM here, they can only pay 12% of the people just to break even. So like if a million people play it, only like 120,000 people could actually get paid, and for the company to break even. And this is just how much money they earn in revenue. We're not even subtracting the amount of money they have to spend to pay the developers and to launching the app and the advertisement, right? I mean, how many of you guys actually even saw? I'm sure a bunch of you guys saw this advertisement that they ran. They ran them like nonstop for like, I've seen it for like months. And so they had to pay millions of people to watch these advertisements for months. And so I don't know how much that's going to subtract from their total ad earnings, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of it as well. And so this is why I definitely still think the game is a scam, because the model does not work and they actually don't make enough money to cover their promises to pay out $100. And I had some other people in the comments asking, is there actual any apps that would pay? And I'll tell you this, guys, just it doesn't matter what app you play, the app will run the same model here, like I'm showing you here. So if they're promising to pay you $100, most likely you will not get to actually be paid. You're not going to get paid out. Like if you're just talking just one individual person and you watch about 1,000 ad and they promise to pay $100, that's not possible. Maybe if you watch 1,000 video ads and they promise to pay you maybe half of this value, $6, and they use the other six to pay for the developers, and they use to pay the video ads that they have to run and the cost of running a business. Maybe they might pay you $6, but 1,000 video ads, you know how long it'll take to watch that? It says 8 hours only, but like if you were playing Master Plinko, they only allow you to watch like 30 ads to recharge your balls per day, right? That means in order to watch 1,000 ads for balls in that game, you have to wait about 33 days, 33.3 days. That's a long time. I mean, if you had to play this game every day and you ran 30, you had to wait 34 days. That means you only got paid $6 or $6 for that amount. I mean, is it really worth it? I mean, I could just get a part-time job, work for 1 hour, and I could pay more than that. And I only spend 1 hour in one day to do that. So definitely, like one of the other comments someone said, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And so I just leave it with this. And if you guys have any questions or anything or any comments, just feel free to leave it down below. And I want to hear more of your thoughts. And if you saw some ads or you still are seeing some more ads, feel free to let me know if there's other games that have different ads that I can test out different games just to see if they're a scam or not. But most likely, again, any type of game that promises to pay $100 for spending a couple hours only, it's pretty much a scam because the model does not work unless they were rich and they just planned to give out their money, and like they had like $100 million they wanted to just give out. But last time I checked, I haven't I don't see anyone who's just handing out money to the public like that. I can be wrong, but I just haven't seen it. So pretty much this is the end of my video, and I'll just see you guys next time. Thank you for staying to the end.